Hello guys. It's been quite a second. Welcome back to my channel. I am Geraldine. You can call me Geramour or G if you want. So today we're going to be talking about how to get your infant a passport, or even yourself during the pandemic. Guys, it's a struggle. So I was hoping that by the end of this month, or even the month of August, I will be out of here enjoying my summer somewhere warm, because I thought, you know, all we needed was like a birth certificate, social security number, and fill out forms and get it. But the pandemic has proved me wrong. I will tell you my trials, this way you know what to do. Before we get going, if you haven't already subscribed down below and like the video, and let's get rolling. Hi guys again. So I went online to check the processing time for the passport. Okay, let's see. So for routine passports, it takes 18 weeks, includes up to 12 weeks processing and 5 to 6 weeks mailing. Expedited, 12 weeks, includes up to 6 weeks processing and 5 to 6 weeks mailing. Expedited at an agency must have international travel within 72 hours, 3 business days. So let's talk about what I did, which is expedited at an agency. So which means that I have to go to my appointment within 3 business days. It was a nightmare getting an appointment. I called so many times, stayed on the phone for an hour. That was the least that I stayed on the phone, just to try to talk to someone. They would not give me an appointment, and I just kept calling, just kept asking multiple questions, dumb questions. There's no stupid questions. Just asking questions. Sorry if I'm speaking, but my daughter is sleeping. She's like next door. Yeah, the 72 hours is what I am actually doing, and as of now we still do not have baby's passport, and we are traveling on the 6th of September, and today is, let me check for you, the 26th of August. It is tough. So what did I do? Like I just said, I was calling, asking dumb questions, and just to try to figure out this passport situation. And they just still like, wait, listen, if you have a ticket already, you're traveling internationally, it's an emergency, you gotta show us that you have an emergency, we'll be able to process your passport for you. And I was like, hooray, hooray, hooray. And they told me call back on the 24th. On my daughter's 1 month birthday, I called them. They're like, we told you to call back on the 24th. You have to call back tomorrow. Guys, they are very strict. It doesn't matter if it's 2 weeks and 1 day. You have to call them within 2 weeks of your appointment to actually book your appointment. They will never book you before that. So on the 24th, first thing in the morning, my baby usually wakes up at 6 a.m., has her feed, and she fusses and she stays awake. She skips one nap. She drives me crazy. She skips a nap. She doesn't go down until 10 a.m. So I was like looking at the clock and just like, girl, you better go down now. As soon as my daughter went down to sleep, I called the agency again, stayed on the phone for, I think this time it was like 45 minutes. Until someone picked up. You actually have an option of leaving your number and then they will call you back, or just staying on the phone, which I chose because, yeah, anxieties. So I stayed on the phone for 45 minutes, and at this time I'm just like, fingers crossed my daughter doesn't wake up. So she stayed sleeping for 45 minutes, and finally someone picked up. So this guy was like, hey, great, I'm happy to book you an appointment. However, you have to go to Detroit, Michigan. I'm like, say what? Did you know that I live in Boston? Are you serious? Like, do you not have anything here in Boston? Nope. New York? Nope. Nothing around here. So the next city for me to go get my daughter a passport is Detroit, Michigan. I mean, guys, you're thinking about it, right? It's like I gotta waste more money to book a flight, to rent a car seat, to pay an insurance, to drive my own car to the airport, leave it there, pay parking. You're doing the math, and then the guy's like, oh yeah, by the way, you cannot come alone, you have to come with the father's child too. I'm like, do you know how much it costs? Do you know how much it costs for you to tell me that? The guy was like, listen, that's the only option. I did not talk to him like that, but I was just like, in my mind, I was thinking that's the conversation that him and I were having. But he's like, yeah, that's the procedure. I'm sending you an email. He's like, do you want me to book you this appointment or not? I'm like, dude, go ahead, book me this appointment. I did not actually know that I was going, but I was like, listen, if there's one thing that I've learned in life, it's carpe diem. Take it as it is, you know, right there, right now. You can think about it later. So I said, just book me the appointment for 11:30. I didn't even have the ticket to Detroit. I didn't even know if I would be able to go. So this guy sent me a list of documents that need to be filled out, and printed out and brought to them. My daughter's waking up. I'm sorry, I can hear her fussing already. So to save some money, I'm actually going to be taking my daughter's picture by myself at home. I've already set up the bedroom. She's waking up, so let's go grab her, get her ready. Her clothes are ready. She's gonna feed now, and then we're gonna take a picture. You guys, so my suggestion is, if you're gonna take the passport photo of your child by yourself, it's to set up everything ahead, especially if you have a fussy baby like mine. My daughter is so clingy and I don't even mind it. So it's just to set up everything. The bed is already set up, and you kind of have to figure out the lighting. So I have 2 windows behind this camera, so that's the source of my light. And I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna be taking baby's picture, because we need to use a white background. I had to change my bed sheet today morning, so I got everything ready today morning. I'm just gonna flip the camera down because I'm holding baby. You see, I also have I have a ladder right here. You see this ladder here? That's where I am going to be standing to take baby's picture. It's really hard to be working with one hand and one arm. Hello, my dear. Let mama brush the hair. Let mama brush the hair. Hi. Hello, my love. You're so beautiful. So you guys, I finished taking the passport picture for Luana. My suggestion as I work with her is, first of all, try to get the baby when she's, you know, she's rested, she's fed, she's burped, she's changed, which I did with my daughter, because she's not the one to like stay and deal with you. She is a very independent kind of baby. She hates those kind of things. She hates being seated around and for videos and pictures, and so I knew that. I was doing my best to like do everything fast so I could leave her be. And then I took the pictures and I uploaded it on an app, realizing that the pictures were not good because my baby was looking sideways all the time. And then, you know, for a passport photo you need to be looking straight ahead and your ears need to show. So with that said, my suggestion to you is to either use a car seat, but to use a car seat you need to cover it with like a white background, like a white towel. I wouldn't even say towel. This is what I covered, was a bed sheet. I used the bed sheet to cover her my nursing pillow, because the car seat, there was no, actually my husband drove the car to work today, so there was no way I was gonna be able to use a car seat. I just realized that she needed something to kind of like hold her. And another thing, my suggestion would be to wait like afternoon time, around like 3-4. That's when the sun is soft. Like right now, I was taking Luana's picture around noon when I was doing it, and so the sun was really not good. It was really strong and wasn't really giving me what I was looking for. Right now, as you can see, the sun is setting. It's really nice. It's really soft. Like, it's perfect, but it's okay. So the next step is going to Detroit. So we're supposed to be leaving for Detroit on the 3rd of September. We're traveling to Italy on the 6th of September. This procedure is for everyone. It's not just for infants. It's for infants, for kids, for adults, everyone included. This is the way to go and get your passport. But if you know that you'll be traveling in 1 year and your passport is about to expire, just know that the passport processing time is taking 6 months. Like, that's minimum 6 months. So I wish you all luck in your endeavors. My passport, by the way, still has 2 years. Hubby has an Italian and American passport. His Italian one still has like 5 years. His American one still has 2 years. So we both are okay. I just think that by next year we'll probably have to update. So you cannot update your passport more than 6 months in advance. So we'll just wait. We'll just keep an eye open on our passports and just update when we have to. With that said, take care. I'll see you next time.